Yeah, read that again.
This is Ecclesiasticus 15 and 16, 17.
Second Esdras.
Second Esdras 15, 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's what happens during the hour of martial law. You can't go from one city to another. They showed you that with Hurricane Katrina. They showed you that with Jersey Shore when Hurricane was that Sandy. You couldn't go from one location to another. Houston, earlier this year, a few months ago, and to show you that they take control of everything. People were coming out and was talking about how you had to go to those shelters.
Yep. They showed that in the road too.
Yeah, you had to go to those shelters to get food and everything, but you have to rely on the government to feed you. Yep. If you was caught trying to save civilians and feed them, then they would actually try to kill you. Yep. That's what they were doing down there in Texas, Hurricane Harvey. If you was trying to help civilians out there, trying to feed them, bring aid to them, they was actually trying to get rid of you, man. Because during the state of emergency, you're not supposed to do nothing. You're supposed to let the government take control over everything.
Their assistance is
FEMA. You're supposed to basically follow FEMA. FEMA becomes the authoritative figure of the state. You know. Now, what was you gonna say?
Their assistance is what. If you're not getting assisted by them, they don't want you to get help.
Yeah. And they was talking about how those, I think it was Red Cross, that them troops was killing people, man.
Yeah, it's a bum that said that.
It was a bum that spilled it out, man.
In the camp.
They was asking them why are you?
He wasn't just a bum. He was a cop.
No, he was a former cop, but he refused to go to the shelter and stayed outside in the water. And they asked him, why are you not in the shelter? He said, well, fucking Red Cross was killing people. You know what I'm saying? And
it was like,
they didn't expect him to say that shit.
You can't take that back.
Yeah. You know?
That plane.
He was
these people are supposed to come and protect you and feed you, but yet they coming to you with a shipload of fucking guns. You know what I'm saying? And then you had that one asshole that was saying if you got any felonies on you, you're not allowed to come into the shelters.
Yeah, that's right.
If you got an outstanding warrant or whatever,
if you come, you will go to jail.
We will put you in jail. Really, they want to put you in concentration camps, man. So what they were doing back then, hey, let another full false flag terrorist attack, which they're going to do. That's enough for them to shut everything down nationwide. Nationwide, man. Something that's on the caliber of 9/11 or worse. What happened up the street, that wasn't enough.
That's just another small penny into the pot.
Yeah.
Helping, putting it on your mind.
To get used to it.
When it's going to be good is when they start listing all the bad events like that went down. 9/11, Colorado. What was the one in Colorado? The shooter
at the movie theater?
Aurora, Colorado. Louisiana had one or two.
Hook.
Sandy Hook was another one.
Boston.
1 October.
Phoenix.
Boston bomber. Orlando. Phoenix. They're going to name all these ones.
And just recently, they had a
Texas.
Not Texas, New York, where there was one of the pipe bomb.
Yep.
And they always got the Arab's face right there, showing you, Basically, they want you people to get used to these type of things happening, so that you'll actually run to the government for protection.
I'll sign that. Why not?
And they'll make you think that you know the face of terrorism, so you automatically pointing people out to know, he was, or
he looked like that guy from Sandy Hook.
Could have been him that did it.
Yeah.
He might be the one doing the next one. No, that guy was that guy.
And you don't know the face of terrorism because you're looking at the wrong people. Esau the one that's doing it. Yep. You're looking at every nation except the man that's causing it.
Yep.
And this man, this is what he's doing. This devil is real crafty, man. This man he's very slick with it.
Wiser than Daniel.
He's wiser than Daniel, man. He knows what he's doing. This is how he's gonna roll the carpet out for his new world order. He's gonna regulate you, shut your cities down, and you're gonna have to comply with him. And the next step is all you need to get chipped so we can know who, when, if, what, everything. All right? You know? Y'all saw movies like The Siege. It was attack happening consecutively to where they had to shut Brooklyn down. And they start going after all the Arabs from a certain
Siege,
age.
right?
Yeah. If you from anywhere from 15 to 40 years old or 45 or something like that, we gonna hem your ass up.
Hey, and Bruce Willis, key figure in that movie, right? What did he do? He was a general. What did he do? He couldn't find the guy, so he started torturing anybody.
Yep.
Whoever it was, like, fuck it, bring him in and torture him and kill him. Fuck it. We know it ain't gonna be them.
Yep.
That was a heavy movie.
Yeah, keep going.
And the second.
And they couldn't, and they had a station to where they was on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, there wasn't no bomb out there without them knowing it was coming.
Yep.
Like Dark Knight, how they had him just on that one island.
Yep. They'll block you off, man. And they don't need. See, they can have a terrorist attack happen. All right, that could cause it to go off, and also they can use biological warfare. All right, they can cause some plague to go off, and then they quarantine you.
They showed that in the game The Division,
Yep.
where they set the plagues out because it happened. The game, I believe, sets place in Atlanta, same place where the CDC is at. You know, and then they set
excuse too.
They set the what you call it, the disease. They set the disease out there, and then create the quarantines, and then put the people in the FEMA camps. That's all shown in the preview of the game before you even play it.
Yep.
It's back in
And the Lord said all these things are gonna come. All these things are gonna come. So you could just imagine how bad it's gonna be out here when all these things are all happening at once. You know, that's what it's leading up to. And this is how the elites are gonna be able to get order by causing all this chaos through all these different, all this destruction, all this pestilence, man. You're gonna need to get chipped. You know? Then they won't have to worry about trying to find out where the terrorist is or who's doing what.
They gonna know where you was at on the GPS that's inside your chip.
They're gonna track you, and they're gonna track what you buy, what you sell.
Oh shit, he bought aluminum tubes. He bought 12-inch pipes. He
Yep.
bought wire from he was in Radio Shack too long.
Yep.
Hell no, let's get him.
Yeah.
You know?
Go ahead.
the second Esdras 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yep. That's Jacob's trouble, man. You know, men. Can you go to men and was that in Jeremiah where it says when you hear a woman screaming in travail, you know, like she about to deliver a child. You see a man with his hands on his loins,
Yeah.
because they gonna be afraid in that day, man. Okay. Automatic gunfire, bomb explosions going off, women screaming, children crying, even men, you know, screaming, running. You know, right now it's just, you know, hair salons, barbershop talk,
I got one.
strip clubs, concerts, buffets, casinos,
Amusement parks.
yeah, amusement parks.
Parties.
Watch your NFL, your Sunday NFL games, your NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all people ain't gonna know what hit y'all, man. You know?
12.
You know? I got something right here.
Come.
Jeremiah 16, verse 4. It says, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. They shall be consumed by the sword and by famines, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of dead bodies.
Uh-huh.
A lot of dead bodies, man.
God.
Right.
The only thing that's not gonna be in famine is the birds. You know, your predatory bird, your vultures, all
Your scavenger animals. yeah.
kind. Them gonna be the ones that's full.
Carnivores.
Ain't nobody gonna be here to bury a dead body. Everybody else gonna be fearing for their life. You know?
I'm scared to be out there. Oh, let me pick up Johnny. Oh shit.
Nah.
That's a lion.
Kind. You're gonna have to leave little Gerald there.
Yeah.
The Most High killed him, you know, through a tiger.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a cold spirit in that day.
Kind.
Cause
Let me
we
read
gonna
what it say.
cause we gonna be seeing some gruesome shit out here, man.
Keep reading, bro.
You gotta be able to stomach seeing a lot of blood and
Yeah.
a person mangled up, or somebody with their head lopped off,
There's a
or
whole half of
missing
their face
limb,
gone
missing
from shotgun or
legs,
something.
Burned to death.
somebody's guts all over the floor,
The smell.
all
Yeah.
that shit.
And that's something that nobody talk about, the smell, man.
Yeah, we gonna have to. The Most High he gonna have to put a cold spirit on us, man.
Let me
know?
read the next verse, right? It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord Yahweh, even loving kindness and mercies."
Because the Most High is already putting that spirit in us of not caring about this world, you know? That also goes for not caring about the people of this world. If you're not in the truth or a close relative, then seeing that another stranger go is Mashapai.
Yeah.
You know, that's how we're going to have to take it.
Cold. That's what he told us. He told us don't mourn for them, man.
Gone.
He told Jeremiah, lift up not a yeah, lift up not a prayer for them, neither lift up not a cry for them, neither a prayer. You know, we ain't gonna give two shits when we see these niggas. Hey, cause we've been cussing these niggas out, since we woken up.
Yep.
And Jake, they continued on in their wickedness, man. Our people that gave us the most hell, they didn't came at the prophets wrong. They didn't try to, a lot of them gonna be trying to give us up to this damn devil. A lot of y'all gonna wanna put us to death. Y'all wanna put us to death. Cause y'all don't like what we out here talking.
And these are times that no person has seen upon the earth. The prophets of old seen the destruction, and they seen the details of it. That's how they were able to write it down through the spirit. But on this side, unless you in the medical fields, like the EMTs and those the ERs, the
Fire department,
the fire department, police department, things of those. If you're not of those special careers, then you seeing death is gonna be something new to you.
You gonna bug out.
Even they gonna still bug out.
Because they never seen it on the scale as big as it's gonna be. When you see bodies just laying across like dog boo boo,
Yeah. He's talking about
that's how the scripture compared it to dung.
Yeah. Back it up.
Second Ezra's This Second Ezra's 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
And niggas do that, even when it's a regular day and shit. How much more when the Lord makes it bad out here? When we fall into austerity measures, When Trump makes it a lot more tougher for you, it's gonna get real bad. But then, the way the Lord is making things, a lot of these major cities are starting to become gentrified. Yeah. So there's Edomites living amongst Jakes in these major cities. Yeah. So when the Lord stir up that racial tension, y'all gonna be right there clashing, fighting, killing each other. And Jake know that you devils, y'all got a lot.
Hey, like in LA, Jake gonna think to go to Beverly Hills. Well, let's go to Beverly Hills and get them. They don't live there no more. They live in downtown now. By LA Live and all that
All
other
them
shit.
condominiums,
Yeah,
and
them
penthouses
skyscrapers,
over there.
Yeah, they moved over there now.
And then a lot of the homes in LA too.
Yeah,
Like
here-
even in like in the hood part of LA, you know, they raising up the property value,
Yep.
and a lot of Jakes can't afford to stay in them homes anymore. So a lot of them are moving to the valley. They moving to San Fernando Valley. They
Antelope
moving to
Valley.
Antelope Valley, Lancaster, Palmdale.
Yep.
They moving to Moreno
Yep.
Valley.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Edomites are moving slowly back into the city.
City, yep.
You know, so you can only imagine when this thing pop off, it's gonna be a bloodbath, man. All right? Y'all gonna be destroying each other's homes. You know, women that's caught there, they're gonna be getting raped, and men gonna be getting killed. And then you're gonna have the troops. You know, they're gonna be pulling people out of their houses. Hey, come with us. Don't say a word. Just come with us. You know.
But
Yeah, that showed you that in Handmaid's Tale. You know, that showed you that in The Stand. In the beginning, you know, they're gonna be pulling y'all away, and you're gonna have to be forced to go to, you know, a detention center. All right, they might take you to Walmart. Shit,
And
you
they
want to
showed
stay
you
in
that-
Walmart.
They showed you that in the flashback dreams on I Am Legend.
Yep. Yep.
What was that? The Crazies.
The Crazies. Yep. That
Yep.
too.
Bunch of movies, man. There's something know what's going on. Hey, they made two of them. With Patrick Swayze and then that new one, Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
Hey, you guys should be watching these movies, by the way.
Oh, watch 1984.
Yeah,
You know, that was about totalitarianism.
yeah.
You know, that's gonna come here nationwide, man. You know,
You have a precept, right?
okay. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yeah.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
And there's gonna be a bunch of just killers, man. Now the guys is gonna be like they out there for bread, trying to find food. But they gonna be the ones, or they gonna be UN troops that just, but they really gonna just be gunning people down with the vengeance of the Lord on them.
It says, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Yeah.
Teeth of all beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing to the wicked. It's like
Yeah.
it punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah. The wicked of Israel and the wicked of the world.
They shall rejoice in his commandment.
That's why it's like, that's why when you see them fucking groups of whoever the fuck playing with little big ass anacondas and their babies playing with them, they get bit or swallowed up or whatever. That's that, man. Lord ain't dealing with you like that. Those are playing games. Well, that's gonna come upon you people in the day. You think an anaconda ain't gonna get out the zoo and swallow up some babies? Yeah, right. That's gotta go down. More of that.
Give Second Ezra 16.
Second Ezra
Started
16.
like around 68.
The Second Ezra 16 and 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of the great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed
What's the
you.
burning wrath of the what great multitude? Basically, to be particular about it, those UN troops, man. The martial law troops that's gonna get you. That's gonna shut these cities off in martial law and then come in like a flood. I was gonna say that, but it's gonna come out and get you.
Yep.
Keep reading.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols.
Yep.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yep.
For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Most High.
Uh-huh.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be unrest. It's gonna be unrest, man. You know, against you.
And particularly about Jake, or more particularly about the elect.
And they're gonna come for us. They're gonna sweep us out. The way they was treating them Arabs in the siege, that's how they're gonna be trying to treat Israelites.
Hey, like they did the apostles at the 9/11. They came and got the apostles, man. Went right to the school.
Yep. So they're gonna try to come to us, but remember what we said earlier, the angels is gonna be with us, man. Okay? You ain't gonna have nothing to worry about, man. And then some of you brothers that's meant to go, hey, you just know firsthand you're gonna be one of the first raised up when Yahushua returns.
That's right.
Okay? That's what it is, man.
Practicing in prayer is gonna be big in that moment.
Yep. So it's gonna be an insurrection against us. But overall, they're gonna come after all of us, man. Everybody that's on that Project Megiddo list, it's gonna be an insurrection against you.
And every Israelite group is on that list.
All of them.
Christians is on that list.
All of
So
them.
that list is huge, man.
Yep. Because this devil, he has an agenda, man. He wants to depopulate the earth. You know, he wants to reduce the population so he can control it a lot better. If a lot of people ain't trying to comply with him and bow down to him, he got to get rid of him. A lot of you people, you just gonna bow down because you just want to be in pleasure. You know, I still want to have my, you know, my pleasure and, you know, my luxuries and this and that. So I'll take the chip. You know, I'll bow down to the elites or whatever. You know, and then you're gonna eat a missile right after that.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Second Edges 15 and 69. 67. It's like 70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like mad men, sparing none.
And them UN troops, they ain't gonna give two shits, man.
They hate you Americans already anyway.
Yeah.
Especially you niggas.
Yeah.
And they were told that you were the villains. You know?
Yep. So they not gonna spare nobody, man. They ain't gonna care about your snot-nosed child crying
Lil Ray Ray or whoever.
or your wife screaming,
Lil
please
Juanito.
don't rape me. No, they don't give a shit. They gonna smack her in the face with the back of their gun. You know, some of them might bend her over and pop her, and then throw her ass up in the thing.
And kill him.
And if she try to kick one of them in the nuts, they gonna blow her brains out. You know, that's what it's gonna be, man. All that feminist bullshit, you women y'all gonna learn real fast your role. You know, yeah, that's Satan. You know, Satan's spirit getting riled up. You know.
That's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. Fucking throwing glass bottles in. Say.
Yeah, she a demon. Notice how they dress like it ain't cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real demon right there.
What is it? 40 something degrees?
Yeah.
It's back in Second Edges. Second Edges 16 and 71. It says, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Most High.
Yep.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Yep.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
That's when you're gonna be tried, man. You're gonna have that hour of temptation. That's when you go into Revelation 2 and 10. You know, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. You know, but he's gonna try you for 10 days, but be thou faithful unto death. The Lord shall give you a crown of life, man. You know, that's what it is. That's what we're going to have to deal with. All right. Some brothers are going to die, and some brothers, the angels, is going to deliver from that situation. Scare the shit out of those Edomites when they see it happen. You know, they're going to think that they mighty because they got that assault rifle in their hand. They don't know that an angel standing right there with a sword.
Yeah, they
Don't see him, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna get that brother up out of there, man. You know. So that's the thing, man. You know, so and that's all leading to Jacob's trouble. We're gonna have to all go through that, and then we're gonna finally get the kingdom. That's when Yahweh Shai is gonna come back.
Which is the gospel and the good news.
That's the good news, man. So we gotta do much tribulation, enter
All right,
into the
let's get
kingdom.
it. Let's get that. That was funny when you
Acts
started to
14
say it.
and 22.
When you started to say it.
All right. The good news is our salvation from all this that's going to happen and the kingdom. That's the gospel. And it's only pertaining to the Israelites because we're the only ones that's going to be delivered from it, and we're the only ones that's going to get the kingdom. The other nations that are going to be in the kingdom, you're not going to have an inheritance. It's not going to be left to you. All right.
Acts 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High God.
Yep, through much tribulation, man. I mean, it's going to be trouble. You're going to go through hell. You're going to go through calamity. You know, it's not going to be easy. But hey, who have what man was ever abandoned that put their trust? Who was ever forsaken of the Lord when they put their trust in him?
As soon as I said it, I don't know.
Sirach 2 and 10. Yeah.
I got one.
We got to go through the tribulation to get the kingdom. The Lord got to try us to see if we're worthy of making it to the kingdom. If you fold under pressure during the hour of temptation and you take the chip, you're not worthy of the kingdom. You got tried and you wasn't found worthy. All right? You're not approved of the Heavenly Father. You know?
This is Job, right quick. Job 4 and 6, it says, is this not thy fear, thy confidence, thy hope, and thy uprightness of thy ways? It says, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Sirach 2 and 10.
I gotta get that one. You have one?
I don't read. It's First Maccabees 2. I'm just go to 50 and I'm gonna jump down. It says, now therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. And I'm going down to 61. It says, and thus consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
Yep. You should never be overcome, man, if you put your trust in him. All right? And the Lord's going to test you to see if you do trust him. That's why he's going to, we're going to have to go through these different things, these trials and tribulations.
Hey, 'cause a
Man.
lot of us say, yeah, man, ain't no way, man. No way I'm going to forsake you, man. I'll never turn my back on you. How much? Yeah, okay. Some of them fell out. Some of them that were saying that they fell out over flat earth and other little BS, man. 3 videos a week, 2 videos a week.
Peter
It's
said
little
it.
shit.
Yeah.
That's little shit, man. How much more when we've been prophesying about actually start happening?
Right.
You're gonna lose faith when you finally hear that the troops are coming to your city to lock your shit down. You know, are you gonna do that then? Yeah, yeah, we ain't worried about him. You know, but hey, you know, that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna have to maintain your faith all the way into the end of this thing, and trust on the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right. Oh, he got a special death. That dude got a special death, man. He got a real special death.
I got your verse, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Sirach chapter 2, verse 10, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh and was confounded? Or Or did any abide in his fear?
And all of them, they were all tested. The
Yep.
Lord put them in situations where they could have, they could have been,
Could've folded,
they
man.
could have, they could have been hurt. They could have been killed.
Daniel,
near-death
Daniel was in
situations.
the lion's den. He was the three holy children were in the furnace.
Con.
They were there. It's not like they was talking about going. They were in there already.
Yeah.
Hey, was that Paul? Yeah, Paul only got out. Yeah, Paul only got out because what? Because they waited on the Shabbat, but in between that time, the Passover, but in that time he was in there when he got out. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's plain, man.
I'll read the next verse because it's good anyway. It says, for the Lord Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in a time of affliction.
Time of affliction, man.
Yep, and that's the things that Jacob's trouble and all that we're talking about is a time of affliction.
That's right.
Con.
It's a time of trouble.
Did you just read Acts? He's not slack concerning his promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back to 2nd Ezra 16. So it's like when they have that insurrection upon us and they come grab us up.
Yeah.
Scriptures like this you got to remember, who have the Lord forsaken that put their trust in Him.
Then shall be my children shall be. Who's gonna say?
Yeah.
This 2nd Ezra 16 and 70 for the 73. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Yep.
Anyway, if we're talking about, they're going to be tried to prove their faith,
Yep.
their fidelity to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but then they'll be known because they'll be saved, and that's those same men that those angels will be invisibly guarding around them, so to speak. The women gonna see that those are the ones that ain't nothing touching. People gonna know the difference. The animals is gonna know, right?
Yep.
As well as nothing's really. They're coming up all the same troubles as everybody else, but they're making it through. They're laughing at famine and hunger.
Yep.
Yeah, that's plenty.
It says, hear ye, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Most High. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Yep.
Jacob's trouble. All right. He will not utterly, destroy Jacob. He gonna save that remnant. Jeremiah 30 and 7, man. Go ahead.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide.
Hey, there's no doubt in faith, man. There's no doubt in faith.
That's right.
Read that part again.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, is your guide.
Yep.
It says, in the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Yep.
That's plain, man.
Read the wicked.
Yep.
So,
But that's pretty much it,
But the scripts also say the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, and he won't forget the deeds done by his servants.
Yep.
So the labor that we putting in, it's a contract. Yahweh Shai put this upon us, and we're to do the job. But in doing so, he's also going to protect us in the times to come. We already read that the angels encamp around those that fear the Lord. So he's watching over us in every step we make. Like the brother said, it's going to be times where he hold back the angels so you go through something. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's a cakewalk, then everybody would be doing
he
it.
said they're going to be trying as gold in a furnace.
And in Zechariah 13th chapter, after it talks about the 2/3 being killed, it's talking about how the 1/3 is going to be tried.
They're going to go through the fire.
They're going to be tried as gold in the fire. So the walk is...
That's Sirach 2 also.
The walk is gonna be hard. This is Satan's time, his last time to mess with you. So he gonna go as hard as possible. But we to keep the faith because the end time to come, you got the thermonuclear ICBMs, and then after that you got the elect being beamed up into the chariots. But this is the last time he ever gonna mess with you. After this is the kingdom. So we gotta keep the faith and stay strong through it all.
We're gonna
Right.
scarcely
Scarcely be saved.
we're gonna be scarcely be delivered, man.
That's right, bro.
You know. So that's hey, man. You know. But after that, then we got a new heaven and a new earth
That's right.
where there dwells righteousness, man. That's the good news right there, man. All right.
That's scripture.
That's scripture. All right, the kingdom, man. That's the good news. When we go through all that, we finally Yahweh Shai comes back to save us, deliver us. Then we get the kingdom.
There's Proverbs 1 and 4. I'm starting 4. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding. 1 and 4.
Proverbs?
Come on. 3. Slack it. Proverbs 3. 3 and 4. Slack it. It's Proverbs 3 and 4. It says, so shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. And all
That's
that
what you Christians aren't doing, man.
Come on.
You guys haven't submitted to Yahweh Shai first. He's been testing you guys. You guys are proven to be scoffers.
It says, trust in the
We ain't
Lord.
dealing with Christians, man.
Come on.
I'm talking about you jakes that are into Christianity. We talking about y'all, not you regular, you heathen Christians, man. This has nothing to do with you. The gospel does not pertain to you. It's not good news for you, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. You know, and that goes for now and the times to
It said
come.
he shall be thy God.
God to them that fear him.
He's a guide to them that fear him, man. You know?
It says, be not wise in thy own eyes.
Tell them, brother.
Fear
Tell
the-
them the truth.
Fear the
Right.
Lord.
It's them white people the truth.
Fear the
That sounded funny. You're right, but that just sounded funny.
fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be.
They know who we are, man.
Yeah.
They know
They
what
know what
this
we're
is.
talking about.
Yep.
Well, hey, it's a lot here, bro.
Sounds
But
good.
whether he was scoffing, which I don't think so. It's like what Jacob Nutt. It just seemed like the Spirit of the Lord hopped on him and say that.
Yep.
He said, tell the white people the truth.
Yep.
Yeah, who said that? Who told you that we was over here talking about that? Because like you said, they know who we are and what we do.
Yep.
Spirits recognized.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't look like this to them.
I know.
You know, we look like the angels with the, you know, go ahead, bro.
It says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
Yeah.
Be not wise in thine own eyes.
All right, because he's going to tap through his spirit of wisdom and guide you. Oh, no, just do it this way. This is the right way to do it. Boom. Boom, boom.
Yep.
Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord.
And those Christians are wise in their own eyes, man. They think they got it. But as soon as they debate the men of great millstone, what happens? They get asked questions that they've never been asked before. Or they'll ask a question that they don't understand themselves, and then they'll get the answer, and they'll be like, oh shit. They don't want to say I didn't know, but you can see it written on their face. Oh, that's what it means? Oh shit, that makes sense. You can see the watch is it K-Dub or K-Dog, whatever the hell it is. He had that look on his face half the night like, oh shit, I didn't know that. He was listening intently.
He was learning.
He was learning.
Well, he was still being a
But
dickhead.
then, but then his pride jumped in like, hold on.
He had pride. He had
These
hella
niggas don't know
pride.
more than you.
He had pride, man. That's why Ariella, the spirit hopped on Ariella to tell him, man, if you don't humble down, the Lord will deal with your ass, man. Jesus the Word got more of a shot than that damn coon, man. And I don't know if Jesus the Word, I don't know if he's a Jake or not, man. If he's a Jake, he got more of a chance than that nigga, man. That nigga got way too much pride.
His pride was so crazy. When Elder Ariella said that, he tried to basically twist it and say, well, you would be more humble if you didn't tell me that. And
Right.
saying that was some
showing you act of
that was
love.
some pride.
Yeah.
That right. Just telling them that was
He can't
man.
be told
Yeah,
nothing.
that's
can't
part
be
of
told
that.
nothing.
That's the Christian doctrine of our people,
Yeah, they
man.
can't be told shit.
Nobody want to be told nothing, man.
Stiff neck.
That pride is gonna
Baby.
that's really gonna get him. That's really gonna get him. Cause he said that wasn't something that just came out of his mouth. That was a message.
That was a message specifically for
Kind.
him. I got a quick one.
Pride
So,
goes before a fall, man.
Proverbs 29:1. He being often reproved, suddenly hardeneth his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. That was what the brother Ariella was delivering unto him. You don't humble down, man, the Lord is going to soften up your stiff ass neck. The Lord is going to destroy you. Get rid of all that damn pride, man. Yeah, you got to be proud for it. We just chopped you niggas down. Just chopped y'all down. And you still going to have pride on you? I mean, the fight, it's that guy, when you in a fight, and you whooping his ass, and now you're at the point where you're showing him mercy, but he still want to fight. I can kill you. I'm just whooping your ass just because it's the thing to do. But I can actually murder you right now or kill you, whatever, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where they was at. Like, you still act like y'all had a chance at this? You been slayed.
Yeah, well, the Lord said He's going to cause the
Arrogancy of the proud.
the arrogancy of the proud to cease, man.
Right.
You know, everybody with a proud look, they're gonna be bowed down.
Yeah, and that's going to be bowed down, man.
You know,
We'll humble you, man.
they're gonna be humbled by all the things that we've been prophesying about, because they really don't believe in the prophecies. Man.
Right.
But they gonna know that that they were they were fighting against prophets when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
All right, they're gonna remember every GMS video that went up, 24/7, warning you about the chip, warning you about martial law, famine. All right, women getting raped. I mean, all the things that they're gonna see happening, they're gonna remember. We were out there talking about it constantly. We sound like a broken record when we was constantly reminding the people. You know, that's what it's gonna be, man. All right, and then at that point, the Lord gonna be there and removed us from the streets. All right, and that's when you're gonna have to start fearing.
Yeah, the humility gonna
The
set
Lord
in.
put it
like,
when the
no.
Lord finally shuts us down and remove us and put us in a safe corner. That's when you people gonna really need to fear, because that's when all hell is there. That's when it's gonna be. You know. I got a closing scripture which I want to bring out. Now we can wrap it up right now. And we'll wrap it up. All right. We're gonna close. We're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. We're gonna say double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. We're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Because if I'd have put what I was thinking, we'd still be here 20, 30 more minutes.